All right, guys. So we got UFC 262 coming up on Saturday night. And, you guys know above me, it's going to be Michael Chandler versus Charles Oliveira. And the main undercard is going to be Tony Ferguson, fighting for his first time since he fought Justin Gaethje a year ago. So let's think about this. First, I'm going to say I think Ferguson is going to beat Beneil. I think he's got that. I think he wasn't really prepared for Gaethje, and he was probably, just prepared to, face a wrestler. He was prepared to face Khabib, and maybe if he did it over, he'd still lose to Gaethje, maybe, possibly. But I think he looks better in that fight if he has a full training camp preparing with Justin Gaethje in mind. So I think he wins Saturday night. So let's get into the big one, the vacant lightweight title. We got Michael Chandler. So Michael Chandler, last time he fought, his only fight in the UFC on the McGregor versus Poirier undercard, and he won that fight handily against Dan Hooker, a man who is hard to knock out, Dan Hooker is no scrub. And he came in there, he dismantled him in like 2 minutes. So, I definitely think Michael Chandler is a strong fighter. Does he deserve this title shot right now? Not really. But, as Dana White said, right place, right time. And who else is going to go against Oliveira? Obviously, Poirier declined it, and now Chandler's here. So Oliveira, been in the UFC for 10 years, kind of like the opposite of Michael Chandler, who's only in his second fight now. Oliveira, he has a lot of experience. It took him 10 years to get here, but he finally is here. And he's a wrestler. Like, he's a submission artist. Most of his wins are by way of submission, and he has had some good wins. But I feel like he is more one-dimensional compared to Chandler. Chandler was an all-state wrestler. He wrestled in college at University of Missouri, but he can also strike. He can also hit really hard. So, we saw that against Dan Hooker, knocked him out with one punch. That's all it took. He's got power. He's strong. He's fast. He's got it all. So, who am I going to pick here? I'm picking Michael Chandler. I know, second UFC fight, we haven't seen much from him. But what I have seen from him, I was really impressed. I thought Dan Hooker would win that fight. I did. I mean, Dan Hooker was a formidable opponent, and he knocked him out like it was a baby. Come on. He's too fast, and once he starts coming at you, you got to start worrying because this guy's a menace. And if Oliveira, I just think it'll be more of a mismatch in stand-up and more in Chandler's favor than it will be against him when it comes to being on the ground. Like, I think he will definitely hold his own on the ground, and when it comes to stand-up, I think he's got the power. He's got that. And obviously, what's next for the winner of this fight? I'm saying it's going to be Chandler. The winner is going to fight the winner of Poirier versus McGregor. That will be a bigger fight. Not everyone is talking about this fight because, Chandler just came into UFC. Oliveira hasn't been like a huge name. He's been in the UFC for 10 years. So people aren't talking about this fight as much as they should be. But this is going to be a good fight. Ferguson's going to have a good fight. I'm excited for UFC 262. Those are my fighting words, and I'm out. Peace.